Hello, Periscope. I am back. My name is Marley. I am a daughter of the Most High God, and I also am a sister's keeper. And this is my first Periscope dedicated to just women. So, hello, Lady Tina. Thanks for joining. And just want to give you guys two questions that you must ask. I know a lot of ladies are looking for how you doing, beautiful. Hello, Richie E. Just want to go over two questions. This is going to be a short scope. If you guys have been here before, you know I don't take a long time to give you what I have to say. Hey, Mama G. And so two questions. A lot of us women are waiting on, hey, miss you. I meant to call you earlier. I'll call you after the scope. But you know how most ladies are waiting on that king that God has set aside for us, waiting on that man, praying for him maybe, or just preparing yourself to be the wife that God has called you to be. And today I had an experience, and these two questions came to mind that you should ask anyone that is trying to approach you. First, question number one is, how do you plan, if you're dating with purpose, which should be with purpose? If you're not dating with purpose, then there's no need to do it. But the first question is, how do you plan to put God first? Relationships with purpose lead to marriage. So if you're going to be in marriage, he's to be the head of the household. If he's the head of the household, he is to put God first and love you as Christ loved the church. So the husband has to put God first. Both have to put God first, but the husband has to go to God for everything as the head of the household. So one question to ask these gentlemen as they come in and try to approach you and become the one in your life, or tell you that they're the husband that God has put in your life, or whatever the case may be, or even if you feel like this is the husband that God has set in your life, the number one question to ask is, how do you plan to put God first in our relationship and later on in a marriage? What are your plans? And we're not talking about, oh yeah, we can pray together. Oh, we go to church every Sunday. Going to church doesn't necessarily means that you put God first. That can be a tradition, that can be religion. But when it comes to putting God first, a king will know the answer. A king will know what to do and how to, what it takes to put God first, not only individually, but as a marriage. Marriage is a ministry. So again, ladies, the first question to ask this male, this gentleman, this person that tries to approach you is, what are your plans as you dating me, as you attend to date me with purpose? What are your plans to put God first? The Bible says, seek first kingdom and righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So the idea of everyone as individual, mostly as a marriage, as a ministry, is to put God first. That's question number one. Question number two is, for those ladies that are also seeking God first and wanting to keep their body sacred, whether you're still a virgin, whether you are just respecting your body more than you did in the past, if you are remaining abstinence from sex, from intimate relationships, the second question is, do you think I am worth, or you find me worth it to not having to be intimate? Not having to be sexually intimate. There's other ways to be intimate. Conversations can be intimate. You can go to places and just have conversations, have quality time. There's other ways to be intimate aside from being sexually intimate, as most people have made it to be. Society has made intimacy to only be in the bedroom, or whatever it is that you decide to be intimate in a flesh type of way. But that is the question. Do you find me worth of waiting until marriage? And if the answer is yes, please ask them to expound on that. How do you find me worth it? What in your mind, although you know you're worth it, you should know you are worth the wait. And if you don't, then you have no business being in a relationship with anyone. So for me, I already know I'm worth it. Hey, Twist. I already know I'm worth it, but I want to know from a male's perspective, of this person that calls themselves being attracted to me and wanting to be that person in my life that wants to be there forever in a marriage. What is exactly that makes you think that I'm worth the wait? And those two questions should tell you a whole lot about a person. I asked those questions today, and Mom, I'm going to call you to tell you about it after this Periscope, because I asked those questions today. And he revealed to me some things about this individual that allegedly I thought will be a good individual. And he thinks also that we are a good couple and that we could be the one couple, that God designed couple. But those two questions, ladies, please just ask them. Don't be shy about it. You know, this is your life, and if you are serious about your Father in heaven, then you should ask those questions. Number one, again, for those that just came in, is what are your plans in this relationship to put God first and keep God first in the relationship and later the marriage? Because this is for ladies that are dating with purpose. This is not people that are just going around dating John this weekend and Marcus the next weekend. These are people that are dating. This scope is for people, for queens, the daughters of the king, that are dating with purpose and wanting to do what God has called them to do. So what are you going to do to keep God as number one? And two, what do you find in me that is worth the wait? So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to tell the rest to my mama who's watching. But ladies, know your worth. Know that you do not have to settle for less. Know that you do not have to be intimate, physically intimate with a man for him to respect you or to love you. There's a way to be intimate, conversation-wise. There's a way to be intimate with quality time without having to touch one another. Hey, Quista, you missed the whole thing. Watch it again. This is for the ladies only. My first call for just the ladies, for my sisters. So again, know your worth. Keep Matthew 6:33 in your heart. Seek first kingdom and righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. You watch it again. You know you love me, Quista. I don't know why you keep playing with me. But anyway, ladies, love y'all. God loves you best. Keep putting him first and let these jokers go away. The true king will show his crown. Love y'all. Deuces. Bye.